Hey everybody, it's Coach Ricky here. I'm going to go over the strength piece today for Friday, June 9th. Today's going to be more of an active recovery day. This is going to be very vital to kind of keep you going and keep you healthy and making sure that we can get the most out of our training. So don't look at this as something that is, that you can gloss over or skip because it all kind of pieces together and it's going to help us aid in this progression that we're on. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. So as I said, today it's going to be an active recovery day. You're still going to want to warm up and get aerobic before you start to get into things. Still want to do some mobility. So we're going to start with a warm up of 5 minutes on either the bike, rower. You can do a jog or a ski, or you can kind of just, piece that together. You can alternate if you want, like around the world almost. So and then we're going to get into a couple sets of a lunge with a rotation. That's 5 steps per leg, and hold that rotation stretch in the top of that lunge for about 5 seconds for each rep. Duck walk is basically just getting into like a sumo squat and walking on the balls of your feet for 10 to 15 meters. Then you're going to do 10 glute bridge ups. That is getting, on the floor with your feet flat on the floor, using your hips to and your glutes to contract up 10 times. And then a passive hang on the bar, just hanging on the rig for about 60 seconds. And you're going to do that warm up 2 times. So 20 minutes easy spin on cardio of your choice. Personally, C2 biker, salt biker, really nice in my opinion, just because it's very passive. It's very easy to get into that zone two. You can figure out what your zone two heart rate is if you track your heart rate, but essentially we want you to be at a very, very conversational pace, breaking a small sweat, um, and just try not to get yourself too intense or too hype on this, just because we want to stay in the aerobic zone, that zone two heart rate zone, because a lot of great things happen in that zone. You're moving blood, you're moving lymph, you're stimulating recovery, you're teaching your body to use oxygen and fat as a fuel source to keep you going. Your aerobic capacity really is king, especially if you're trying to raise your performance in the sport of CrossFit or just fitness in general. So 20 minutes on that bike. Every 4 minutes, we want to have you do a FLR on the floor for 20 to 45 seconds. FLR is a front leading raise. So it's almost as if you're on a plank, but you're going to be on your toes and your hands flat on the floor, and you're going to be leaning forward so the weight is more on your hands, and you're going to feel that tension in your core and your upper body. It's a very, very great movement. So every 4 minutes you're going to do that for about 20 to 45 seconds and then hop back on the bike. So very simple day, but very important. You're going to really feel great after doing a day like this, and you're going to recover well. So we'll just keep going. So that's that for today. Let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.